Oh, snap. Welcome back to the channel. We've been live on TikTok the whole time, but we're back live on YouTube and live on Rumble. Y'all hit the like button again. Hit the follow button if you like true crime. My name's Patrick. I'm live every night. And TikTok, come over and join the YouTube and the Rumble lives so you can watch the videos that we are talking about. So this one is tragic. This one is very sad. This one, Jade Benning, I think is how you say it, Benning. She was pregnant, and it literally says pregnant woman's last words revealed before poisoning red rum. Sorry, have to say that because we're on TikTok. And she said, "My drink tastes funny." Tragic, y'all. Let's check it out. Here we go.
My drink tastes funny. Those were reportedly some of the final words from a pregnant woman who was allegedly poisoned with liquid cocaine by her child's.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, liquid what? Oh, Lord. TikTok, entertainment, educational purposes only. Jose, we're live on Rumble the whole time. Yep, we're live on YouTube and Rumble and TikTok, all three at the same time, every single time. Every single stream. Until we get a case that's too much for TikTok and YouTube, and then we'll move to just Rumble. But let's keep going.
Father. Jade Benning died on what would have been her 25th birthday. The child's father, Blaze Taylor, now faces 2 counts of first-degree murder for the poisoning deaths of Jade and their unborn child. According to authorities, the case began to unfold on February 25th of 2023, when Jade was rushed to a hospital in Nashville, Tennessee. Taylor called 911 and said she appeared to have an allergic reaction and asked for paramedics. Police say Jade's medical condition immediately
Oh, Lord. Do you have Clapper? No. What's that one?
became critical.
Oh, gee, thank you. Y'all, we're halfway there on the perfumes. Thank you for that.
Then a tragic ending. Her unborn child died 2 days later on February 27th, and Jade passed away on March 6th on what would have been her 25th birthday. It would take months of investigating, but authorities later discovered Taylor allegedly poisoned Jade after visiting her apartment the night of February 25th. Taylor was indicted for their murders last month. He was taken into custody a year after Jade and their child's death. Body cam video from his March 14th arrest shows an officer taking him into custody in a Walmart parking lot while he was in the car with an unidentified woman.
Hi there. Hey, how's it going? How are you?
Oh, damn.
How are you doing?
Good.
Can I ask your name?
Blaze.
Blaze? I need you to step out of the car for me, okay?
Okay.
What's your last name?
Taylor.
Put your hands behind your back for me, okay?
What's wrong?
You've got a warrant out of Tennessee for homicide. I'm going to tell you straight up, dude. You're going this way.
All right.
I know absolutely nothing about the case. All I know is I was notified that there was a warrant.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, man.
So I don't have a choice but to deal with that, okay?
Yeah, no, that's
So
I understand.
I'm just being totally straight with you. I don't know anything more about it.
After his arrest, he was extradited back to Nashville a day later and has been held behind bars without bond. During a bond hearing, more disturbing details were revealed in the case. Jade's best friend was having dinner with Jade and Taylor the night she was rushed to the hospital. After she
Oh, my God. This dude is sick.
left, Jade's friend received a call from Jade. The friend testified she overheard a conversation between Jade and Taylor while on the phone. She
Right, Melissa?
testified Jade could be heard saying, "My drink tasted funny. I can't even walk straight. You did this to do
Oh, no.
something to the baby. Empty your pockets." Jade's friend testified
Whoa. Vanessa, thanks for the follow.
she could hear Jade say she was about to pass out. And as she called Jade's name through the phone, she stopped responding and the phone hung
Oh, Lord.
up. When she called back, she asked Taylor if he did anything to Jade, which he denied. Jade's best friend testified Taylor appeared to be concerned about Jade, but police say after Jade and their baby's death, Taylor moved to Utah. Taylor's defense reportedly argued there wasn't enough evidence to convict him.
Moved to Utah? Just out of the blue?
That's suspicious. That's weird.
But the state brought on homicide detective Adam Reese, who testified there appeared to be a cleanup at the apartment after Jade was rushed to the hospital. Detective Reese testified a cup was missing while he was at the scene, and added it wasn't a spur-of-the-moment type of thing to put drugs in someone else's beverage. Taylor's mother testified during the hearing he told his mother Jade had COVID, and that's why she was in the hospital. But a forensic pathologist confirmed COVID didn't kill Jade, and investigators didn't believe she abused drugs.
It's just such an egregious
crime. And so it's heartbreaking from the standpoint of just being a person in general.
I spoke with criminal defense attorney Bridget Williams. She explains most, if not all, poisoning cases will result in a first-degree murder charge.
But it's also
Yeah.
an offense that has very low defenses. A poisoning case is a classic storybook premeditated murder. It fits all the elements just right out the gate. So it's
Yep.
premeditated in the fact that they took the
Have to-
time to actually put the drug
Yeah, put it in there. They had to procure whatever it is that they were gonna put in there.
into the person's cup, right? That's also intentional. And so there was no time for self reflection. There was no time for in the heat of the moment. They did that with the intention to cause harm or killing of that other person.
Yep.
So
Cheryl,
we
thank you.
check all the boxes of the elements that are for this particular crime. So poisoning is generally going to be a charge of first degree murder every single time.
And here's what else we know about Blaze Taylor. Taylor is a former college football player at Arkansas State University and played for the team from 2014 to 2017. He later went on to be a football scout for the Tennessee Titans from 2019 to 2023. A year after Jade's death, Texas A&M University announced they hired Taylor as a defensive analyst. But the school soon after announced that he was placed on suspension pending an investigation. Taylor's father also has a notable name. His father, Trooper Taylor, is an associate head coach with the Aggies and has been a coach for various collegiate football programs such as Oklahoma State, Auburn, Tennessee, and Baylor for over 30 years. Texas A&M head football coach Mike Elko released a statement after Blaze Taylor's arrest. It read, quote, "Our thoughts are with all those affected by this heartbreaking situation, including the family and friends of the victim. It's essential to allow the courts to handle this situation with the diligence and fairness it demands. We also would like to extend our prayers and support to Coach Trooper Taylor, Dr. Evelyn Taylor, and their family as they navigate this extremely difficult time." Here's what else we
You want to see Blaze? You absolutely can, Erica. Come on over to YouTube. No, I'll grab a picture of him.
know about Jade Benning. Her family told a local news outlet through a statement she was a beloved daughter, granddaughter, niece, sister, and soon-to-be mother. She was planning to name her unborn daughter Ivy. She had a passion for cooking. She created her own catering business, and when she moved to Nashville, she was a chef at a local restaurant. Her family said she was a vibrant spirit that brought joy to every moment. According to Jade's best friend, the relationship between Jade and Blaze Taylor seemed by all accounts casual. They were both seeing other people, but things took a turn when Jade got pregnant. Jade's best friend testified during the hearing Taylor didn't want the child and didn't want to be a part of the child's life. So what could that mean for...
Oh, Lord. Another one of those. Well, that just pisses me off. Why are people that way? Why are people that way? Y'all, it's going to pause for 1 second. I'm sending him over. Not on YouTube and Rumble, though. Hey, y'all get to see it all regardless. Hey, y'all. Let me put his photographo up. Oh, bam. So that's the dude. Well, he's not. Well, you know what I mean. This is the monster. And YouTube and Rumble, you're seeing the same picture right now. All right, let's keep going.
Taylor's defense.
Actually, this one's almost over, and then we'll do the last switch of the night, y'all. Going to the last case, and it's like 45 minutes, something like that.
Moving forward, Williams explains the defense might explore all avenues to defend their client.
I think that just depends on what the jurors think, right? That may be something that the defense attorney can just throw out there and see. I guess in this type of situation where the defenses are low, they can just throw out, I think they call it everything but the kitchen sink, right? They are trying to just see if there's anything that sticks. And he could have been nervous as a first-time father, never have gone through this before, right? But does that rise to the level of giving a defense for first degree premeditated? I thought this through. I had to get the drug in order to make sure that it was something that could be strong enough, potent enough to kill another person, right? Again, we're going into calculated, premeditated, and then intentionally killing this young woman and her unborn child.
Yep, sick. Absolutely sick. Yo, by the way, hit the follow button if you're new here on TikTok. My name's Patrick. If you like true crime, I'm live every single night. Keep tapping the screen. Let's get 50,000 likes again. We were at 80,000. Almost. Actually, did we hit 100,000? We might have hit 100,000 earlier. And Crystal, thanks for the perfume things. Y'all, we got to play TikTok's little game. Hit me with the perfume so they'll keep spreading the word about the stream. If you want to. I appreciate it. Thank you for the love, y'all.
So there's other
JJ, thanks for the follow.
ways to handle issues such as this if you are going to be a first-time father. There are multiple ways, but
Yeah, and the best one is man the fuck up. There you go. Why don't you try that one? There's ways to handle it. Yeah, man up.
premeditated. I don't know if a juror would take that
You man enough to do the deed. You better be man enough to raise your seed. You know what I'm saying? You're man enough to do the deed. You better be man enough to raise that seed. You know what I'm saying?
as something to say, well, yes, this is a defense to killing of another person.
But Williams says the prosecution definitely has the advantage when it comes to this case.
I 110% believe that the prosecution has more of an advantage here, but we never know. Several things come out during trial that we don't always know at the beginning. Right now, we just know what things have been presented to us via the media, right? And so we are just kind of sitting back and seeing what unfolds during trial. The defense counsel doesn't have to give all of their evidence prior to trial like the prosecution does. They have to give all of their evidence up front. The defense counsel can wait and give their evidence during the trial period. And so we can just kind of wait and see what happens during the defense case in chief. Now, this is such a egregious offense where, again, double first-degree murder, this person could be facing the death penalty because when we talk about it, a murder of a person who's a child under the age of 12, a pregnant person, and then multiple murders, those are all three things that qualify for the death penalty.
See ya.
So we have to make sure that we're actually watching this case thoroughly because if found guilty on both of these offenses, he could really be also facing the death penalty.
As the judge is reportedly weighing whether or not to issue bond for the former football player, Williams says Blaze Taylor most likely will stay behind bars until his potential trial.
I think that he'll be locked up until
the
trial. I don't judge giving him bond in this particular case. When we talk about if someone is going to be allowed bond, we have to look at a few different things. One, do they have the means to escape or to not necessarily escape, but to be a flight risk? And he has the means in order to be a flight risk. Is he a danger to himself?
KD certainly did. He was super excited too. He got Robux and everything. Y'all.
And to others. He's being accused of first-degree murder. That's there, right? And so there's a few other factors, but those are the main ones. Is he a danger to himself and others? Can he be a flight risk? And he can definitely be both of those things. And so I don't foresee him being let out on bond on this particular case.
Blaze Taylor has pleaded not guilty in the case. A judge did not yet set a bond for him, but the judge is expected to make that decision next week. Taylor's next court date is slated for May 9th. If the case goes to trial and he's convicted, he's facing the rest of his life behind bars.
Rightfully so, too. Rightfully so. Crystal, thanks for subscribing. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. Thanks for ringing the subscriber bell. Supporting the show supporting the show by subscribing. Thank you. Y'all. Okay, we got another case to talk about. TikTok, don't go anywhere. YouTube and Rumble. I know this was a shorter one. Sorry. I try to find longer ones, but I felt like this one we needed to talk about. So one more time, I'm going to ask y'all, pop into the next chat, leave a like, leave a follow, do all the things. Love you guys. I'll see you in just a second.